here it comes. The Dream Dead sub level 14. Unfortunately my throat is a little clogged right now because I had a drink of water this morning and it was kind of a mistake. But anyway, we're at the final level of this game and the final dungeon. Now there's something I want to point out also. This area, it actually kind of looks like the top part of the GameCube console because it's actually square shaped, it's got circle in the middle, and the ship is actually known as the power button. So yeah, I actually know that this kind of looks like a GameCube for a moment there, but the guys in there has no purpose. Yeah, that's what I mean by Jacob wanted to early. Anyway, what you want to do is, you want to bring only yellows and the rest of the Pikmin go behind this geyser because there's actually a reason as to why, and I'll explain it while we get to it. So, if you're ready for the fight of your life, go to the center and check it out. It's the familiar blue character. Well, not the one from Avatar, but... Is that Louis, Mr. President? I have located Louis resting on a vast mound of treasure. Yeah, I think he might have found this area to fall asleep because he just was kind of a bit tired after walking. Like, yeah, he's asleep. I guess we're still the treasure here. Yeah, from him to venture to these depths alone. The desire of man is a thing to be feared. Well, do you know it's kind of weird that he actually went through a lot of gates or like jumped around it like Wario? I have no idea how he actually got into some of these holes even though they were formed into rocks, which we have to break down. But Louis is not moving. Could he have exhausted his strength in reaching these depths? Well, maybe. There may be time. Quickly, to Louis' aid. Yeah, guess we'll aid him in the finest hour. But wait, the treasure has legs! Meet the Titan Weevil, the final boss of Pikmin 2! Starting off here, you want to use a red potion, and speaking of red, that's the color he actually turns when he uses his attack. He has 4 weapons on his body, one of each of the main elements he used to attack. He has the fire weapon, as you saw, as the flare cannon, the water weapon as the monster pump, the electric weapon as the shock therapist, and the poison weapon, the comedy bomb. You want to use red potions for only yellows because that will take them out quickly. Now, the reason for that is because the shock therapist is probably the most devastating because it's really impossible to actually avoid. And I do want to like attack the monster pot first, but I do not want to remove it first because I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we have the comedy bomb, and you want to go up on one of these slopes, so once you're on these slopes, he cannot hurt you. The shock therapist is really difficult to dodge, and yeah, that's really difficult. Now, the monster pump is, oh there we go, that's the second most difficult attack. As you can see, his bubbles are thrown everywhere. He can hit anywhere on the entire floor, so that's why we have some behind the geyser here. Yeah, and no Pikmin is safe in the monster pump. That's the reason why we have to... Yeah. Why did I use it before I use attack? Yeah, it's kind of difficult for me to talk and play at the same time because that's something I always get concerned about because whenever you play and talk at the same time, that's like two opposite things. Oh no, he's using his attack. And you want to basically use his attack to actually remove the weapon off its body. Yeah. You destroy the... So, what was I going to say? You attack the weapon to get it off his body, and when it starts smoking, it will actually malfunction, and it will actually become a much stronger attacker. I wasted a red potion. I only did that because I wanted to get it off quickly. Ow! Oh. Whistle! Alright. Red potion again. And I want to show you what the, whatever element they didn't use. Wasted a red potion yet again. Can I just use it for once on the monster pump? Sorry about that, I just got in a... Come on! Come on! Can I just got interrupted at last time. I just got interrupted again because I just had something going on, and honestly, I really hate to cut in a final battle, you know, just despite that I was actually kind of excited in the morning just to actually show you guys what the boss is, because this boss is probably my favorite out of all of them in this game. And it really sucks that I had to do it to cut ahead in the final battle. Why can't you use the electric attack? Yeah, use the electric therapist. By the way, the one thing, his feet. He has a side of the mat legs. He doesn't actually squish Pikmin. He just steps around the Pikmin. It's really weird. Can I just attack the weapon off? I mean, oh yeah, the monster pump is actually smoking. That if it uses its attack, then it will shoot bubbles rapidly. Like, yeah, he's been an idiot. Yeah, he's been an idiot. Let's throw everybody onto the monster pump really quickly. Ow! And, hey, I got the weapon off. And I like how they fall off like Matrix style. It's kind of cool. I think I want to get the comedy bomb off first because I think the flare cannon is probably the easiest one to dodge, so you can just whistle to them rapidly. Yeah, something really cool is that the Untitled will actually changes color based on the attack he's using, which is kind of cool. Okay, red potion again, let's do this. The reason I'm using a lot of red potions, just to speed up the process. And one thing to note though, you cannot use a purple potion on the first phase of the Untitled Weevil. Yeah, it's got two different phases. Now the first phase is just to remove the treasures off his body, and the second phase is just harmless. You just throw Pikmin on him, and then that'll be it. Hey, we got the comedy bomb off him. And, oh yeah, he's been an idiot again. I love it when final bosses act like idiots, basically. So let's throw everybody onto the flow cannon. And is it smoking? Hey, it's smoking! Hey, we got it off! Apparently the commentary in the final boss is actually letting me win for some reason. And something I also forgot to point out, the music in the fight actually changes based on the weapon he's using. Yeah, that's his malfunctioning attack, so yeah, the electric actually goes on before. Yeah, that's the reason why yellows are important for the final boss, because they're really difficult to dodge, and you cannot actually whistle to them once they get touched. Hey, there we go. It took about, I don't know, like 7 minutes because I had to pause right midway through, but it was actually kind of fun. Anyway, that's his second phase. He's totally harmless. He's a gentle creature, except for the fact that he's like a spider form. I hate spiders. You already know the reason why I hate spiders is because they're actually really creepy. I do remember there's an episode from Peppa Pig that there was a controversy about them thinking that spiders are cute, but no. Yeah, that's kind of what happens to the dangerous creatures in Australia, that spiders are dangerous. It really sucks. So anyway, you want to basically get him weak, and once his HP is on the red, you want to use a purple potion. Yeah, purple potions are actually useful for the second phase. I will show you two different ways that Untitled Weevil does if you use it. So let me just do that. I don't know where red potions go on. Whistle to everybody. Red potion again. Yeah, fire it on the Pikmin to give them red potion. It's so funny. Use a purple potion and then go. And check it out. It has a lot of drops. Oh. I like how that whistle was in the range and the Pikmin are surrounding him. Louis? Are your life functions fading? No, he appears only to have fainted. He is always running into trouble. Yep, that's Louis, alright. Such a dirty boy. But anyway, instruct the Pikmin to carry him. There is not enough room for him in the cockpit anymore. I mean, you have plenty of cockpit in the room. Yeah, we will have to keep him in the cargo hold with the treasure hoard. Okay, so I'm actually going to carry most of these treasures, and I'm going to suck up all these potions, so good thing we don't have any Pikmin deaths, and this is actually my first run, because if anyone woke up in the house and then said, oh, you're being too loud, I would just like cut that video off and erase everything. So the point is, I basically hate recordings in the mornings. That's the main reason. I mean, I have to do it for some reason, because it's difficult for me to do it in the afternoon or evening, so I just have no other choice but to do it in the morning, which really sucks. Anyway, first treasure, the Colony Bomb. I like how it's like a special device that's not even connected with a skull as such. So, I'll be right back once I get all these potions sucked up and the treasures collected. Oh, come on. I was gonna press minus, but no. Okay, so we got Louis back. He requires 10 Pokos. Let's say hi to him. The King of Bugs! Haha. Yep, the King of Bugs. That's his nickname. Yeah, I was gonna say if I had a nickname, but no, my nickname is Sonic Wolf. That's basically my other name. Alright, 2 captains, drink that up. Okay, so we got the Shark Therapist. Worth another 1,000 Pokos. This one's Shark Therapist. Like I said, it looks like a special doomsday device or something like that. But I like how the fracture was in the way of the camera. Anyway, Flow Cannon, another 1,000 Pokos. I like this idea. Check it out. Now it's knocked onto your... No, hold on, let me try this again. Look at that. Now it's knocked onto your face. that's just so funny, it's so charming. And last item, the Monster Pump. If you want to look at what all the items actually attacks are and what will happen if they malfunction, yeah, it looks like a tap. It's so cool. You could actually look it up on the Wikipedia or YouTube it or something for some reason just to know what the attacks are. And one thing to point out though, if you didn't use a purple potion at the final boss, it will actually just like turn into this soapy looking, yeah, it will just dissolve by just like with its foam and bubbles and stuff, and you won't get the potion trick that I showed you. And also, if you come back here, the treasures won't appear, so you won't see as first phase. The second phase will actually be here, and it's something for you to stack up with purple potions, but what's the point? You know, just because you completed the game and you really, really need a lot more purple potions. Anyway, now that we completed the final boss, the final dungeon, the final everything, and the final day, and I gotta stop doing that because I've repeated it too often. Check it out, 0 deaths. We completed the game without any deaths. Well, except a couple resets, but at least I showed you a walkthrough of completed this game without any deaths. Which is the best part, and the main point of this entire walkthrough and this entire LP, that's why. Anyway, you collected every treasure. Yep, so I collected every treasure, and you guys also for actually watching me throughout a few months of this LP. It's actually amazing. You know, to create these walkthroughs, it's not only just to learn the knowledge about them, but also have this kind of entertainment or this kind of like change of emotion that, yeah, for some reason I actually went into this dark depressing mood like mostly this year. And for me to do like YouTube videos, all this kind of content, it's something for me to escape from this depression that I was in. And I actually had the most fun playing this game because this was probably my best LP so far. Not only did I do a challenge, anyway, that Pikmin on the right, people will say it's an orange Pikmin. It is not. It's just a yellow Pikmin and a red Pikmin that just merged. Now here's the error that everyone pointed out and easily recognized. There's only 2 yellow onions. Now for some reason, I don't know why there's 2 yellow onions there. Because maybe they didn't color correct it to at the GameCube, like, finished product. I hate it when I get interrupted during a cutscene. That really sucks. Anyway, I should not have said that anyway. So we got Pikmin 2, the end. And the camera shows the map of Australia. Well, the camera points at the Australia, like, facing at it. Okay. Awkward silence. Awkward silence. Awkward silence. Come on. Fade to black. Come on, fade it out. There we go. It takes almost 30 seconds to do that. And now we get to see the high scores a second time. So we can just double check to see if we done this game without any deaths. So we got none to any hazards. We got... How come that amount of Pikmin is not in first? I mean, shouldn't it make sense if a lot of Pikmin were actually at first and the least amount in third? I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, the whole point of making a lot of Pikmin is to actually carry treasures. I mean, for example, the purple Pikmin, you need 100 of them to carry the dumbbell. That's the main reason. I mean, why would you put the lowest amount of Pikmin at first place? Should it be more or most Pikmin at first place? What would the designers fit? What were they thinking? Anyway, we got 13 hours in total. That's kind of cool. Also, I don't know how I managed to do 12 hours. That's something I don't really understand. Anyway, now that we completed everything in those areas, let's have a quick look at the Piclopedia, because I'm a little curious to see. So we got the Budget Dweevil. That one's going to be a blue candy popper, which you can go back into this game and actually get everything on the Piclopedia, but there isn't anything special about it. Also, something special. Oh yeah, we can actually get Louie's notes. It's like, eaten raw, this predator luxurious legs are bold and full flavored. What a satisfying crunch. Are you thinking it as a potato chip or something? I don't know. And now we have this jerk. Yeah, the Gutling Groig. They are the worst. It's basically a giant fish with like cannons inside. That's basically the complete opposite. Oh, you collected the Succulent series. Plunged into the juicy world of alien cuisine. Yeah, we actually get to see all the types. You collected the Nature's Candy series. Event-grade veggies for modern gourmets. I'm a big fan of veggies for no reason. You collected the Xenophora series. The bossiness will fog these spectacles over these wonders. And next one is the Sweet Tooth series. Heaven on the tongue, havoc on the tooth. Yeah, it has a sweet, satisfying taste with a sacrifice to the teeth. You collected the Paleontology series. Who knows what beasts left these behind? What is this, like Animal Crossing? You collected the Ancient Secret series. This old junk will make romantics weep with joy. Yeah. So we got the Cook's Arsenal series. These appetites utter to turn a tasty profit. Yeah, they do have a food required, like the coffee mug and such. You collected the Taunted Artist series. Everyone's inner artist will crave these sets. Yeah, mostly school materials. Remember kids, use school materials in school. You collected the Husband's Tier series. Women cry with joy, men just cry at the price. Okay, that would sort of make sense, because they cry at the price to how expensive they are. You collected the Space Love series. These designs transcend intergalactic culture barriers. You collected the Crystallized Emotion series. With a flashy name, you can sell anything. I don't know about the name joke, but it is actually kind of flashy. You collected the Dream series. Customers hear the word dream and open their wallets. Yeah, that would actually make sense, because if it's a dream, you open wallets to buy stuff. You got the Blast from the Past series. My nostalgic pitch will transform these oddies into hits. And also some of the coolest Nintendo products, which I wish I could have to add to the collection. You collected the Mystical Energy series. These energetic reactions power this alien planet. There are also other series which are only in US and Japan, which I hold on a moment. You collected the massive reticle series. Cetaceans could practically live in these. Really live in sweet treats. You collected the Ancient Age series. These precious save logos are amazing attention grabbers. And last one, you collected the Untitled series. Emotionologists and film directors will buy them by the Hulk Lord. I mean, the whole Lord. I said Hulk, the whole Lord. Because if I said, like, put the word Hulk in there would be lawsuits up the ass. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, the King of Bugs. Look at all this treasures. Yeah, and you can easily tell, I mean, no, not easily tell. These treasures are actually different because of the amount in the series. The USA version actually has a new category called Survival Series, as you can see on. You might Google it for Survival Series. In Japan, there is a new thing called Mystical Disc Series. Now that only has milk covers, and it's only in Japan, which sort of makes sense. We have these cool Nintendo products. We got the blocks from Stack Up for Rob the Robot in 1985. We got the Famicom disc. We got the Game Boy console. We got the NES D-pad. I can tell it's an NES because it's a black typed one, but I still have the NES Classic, but not the one from 1985. It's an NES Classic from 2016, unfortunately. And a GameCube control stick. So there are a lot of things to explore here, which is actually very fun to look at. And now there's one thing I want to do is the bonus features, which is the stuff from the title screen and the things you can do on specific days. There's also one thing I wanted to do for this Let's Play, and it's actually doing 2-player mode. I'll actually do 2-player mode for 2-player battle and challenge mode, because challenge mode is both first and single player. As you can see here, I got all these stages, pink flowers. Yeah, I basically did a lot of tries at this, and I actually did around 20 of them in one day. I am not kidding. I did, 20 of them in one day. That's really hard to do. If I do a marathon on this, that would be good. But the problem is, it will take up a lot of storage on my computer because my hard drives. Anyway, this one is not that bad, but the Bully Den, not bad. There's one that I really hate. This one is the worst. And the one you need 2 whites as a maze, that one is bad. I mean, that's really bad. If I can find it on here, if it shows up. Yeah, there is a one with the maze in it, which I really don't like. And it took me a few attempts just to do it without any deaths. And yeah, that one. The concrete maze, that one's the worst. And there's also something special about 2-player mode. In 2-player mode, it's basically like a game Capture the Flag, and I'll show you the rules right here. So there are 2 different conditions to win. So you get either 4 marbles you either get 4 marbles to your onion, or get your foe's marble. You actually get cherries, and they'll actually give you random items that you could do to your opponents or to yourself. Yeah. So that's basically the stuff. The ghosting that people are confused about, that will make you invisible from the opponent's screen. So, for example, if I'm playing as Louis with the blue Pikmin, and if I had that item, the person that is playing as Olmo with red Pikmin cannot see me on screen. That is very important, so we're basically invisible for a while. That's basically the main parts for a two-player battle. Also, one thing that I'm going to mention to you is this area right here with bomb rocks. captains can actually grab bomb rocks and throw it at the opponent. That is just crazy. Yeah, I didn't even know captains could actually grab bomb rocks and then throw it. I don't know if you could actually do that. But I've seen it before, but I might try it out. But the problem is, who else am I going to play this 2-player mode with me? Because if I actually had the ability to clone myself, I could actually do 2-player. But no, I have to ask someone else if they want to do 2-player mode with me for this. But we shall see. So that's everything from Pikmin 2 on the story mode. I will show you the Pacific Days in story mode as bonus features, and then we'll do the Pacific challenges on here. So I don't know a way to end this, because I try to make up an ending for this, but no, I just do it just like old times. So this is Sonic Wolf, and I'll see you on my next project.